pause. As you can tell by the title, we're telling the story time of how we beat the girl up. And her brother. But yeah. To start it off, this is a disclaimer. We did not fight the girl for no reason. The girl and her brother for no reason.
We tried not to fight them, honestly, but they kept on doing more and more. Right, they kept on doing more and more stuff. We was just like, all right, we is not gonna put our hands on them.
Right, but they was pushing it. They was pushing it. Alright, so the girl. Alright,
start from the beginning.
Alright, so the beginning. This is where we was. Me and her. This was around the summertime. We would always go to my cousin's house, which is her sister, my older sister.
Yeah.
We would go to her house over the summer. We would stay for a long time, and we would go outside and make friends around the place that we was at. So when we made friends, we started getting closer and going outside with them
every day. We even let a couple of them stay the night.
Yeah, a couple of them stayed the night and came in the house that we was in. So we was there and we was chilling. And we would always go to this place. We call it a beach because there was sand and then there was water. There was water, but the water was like.
Oh wait, I thought it was called bamboo land. Because remember I had bamboo.
Oh yeah, it had a whole bunch of bamboo, but we called it a beach because it was like it had sand and water and stuff. And we had to walk across the water, across a log, and then cross down to get to the beach. So we would go there, and we would do a whole bunch of stuff. And
it was fun. We would just hang out there.
And we would go with a whole bunch of people. Sometimes we would bring her little sister.
Right.
My cousin. So, it was the one time we went down there. She was scared. Her sister was scared. So we went down there and she was on our backs the whole time we walked through. Because she didn't have no shoes to walk through the water.
Right. So that was it. My mom had bought us some new shoes. She was wearing them, and then I wasn't wearing mine, so we was just like, just put her on our back because like I don't want her to mess them up. And
she should have even went outside with them. She never should have brought them anyway.
Right, because she already knew she was just gonna mess them up. But it was dirt and it was like sand and stuff. It was gonna mess up the shoes, and it was new.
And it's not like the water was clear. The water was like you can see through it a little bit, but like once you like start to play in it, you can't. It
was like the water at the beach, gunpowder.
Yes, it's like clear, but it's dirty. Like you can see that it's dirty at the bottom. And there was all types of animals back there. Like it was, what is that called?
Did we see a deer over there before?
No, it was a pelican.
We seen a snake before.
Oh my gosh.
We seen a snake.
I don't think we really seen it though. I think they was just trying to play with us. Like I really didn't try to play with our emotions.
Because we was all scared of that snake.
Oh no, they did see the snake because they pulled it out the water and bring it on the side. And they started playing with it and watching it. And I was like,
that's nasty.
Okay.
I was like, okay.
I was like, okay.
It's just a snake.
Like, right.
Take it and move.
Right. They was like, do something with it because I was just sitting there.
We just sitting there poking at it and stuff.
Right, but we was walking past from back where we was going at, and she was like, they was like, watch out, it's a snake right there. And we looked back, and we just ran, because we didn't know what they was talking about.
Right.
But back to the story.
That was just our first instinct.
Right, you know, fight or flight.
So. If somebody say, oh, there's a snake right there, you want to sit there? No.
It's not like you want to sit and look around. So we just ran, because we didn't know where it was at or what was happening. But, back to the story. So...
Start. Right.
We went to the after we went to the thing, the girl. So me and her, we left to go. Where did we go? I think we left to go get something to drink or something to eat,
or a popsicle or something.
Right, or something because the ice cream truck was around, or to go get somebody because they were scared to cross. Anyways, when we came, or when we was playing in the water or something, we came, and then we heard her sister like screaming, like saying stop, like basically saying that somebody was messing with her. So the first time we looked back, nothing was happening, and she didn't say nothing. So we was like, okay, maybe they just playing. So the first couple times they tried to like bullying her or whatever, we let it slide because we wasn't thinking nothing of it. Right. But when she actually started crying and stuff, we turned back, and we was like,
that ain't really happening.
Right. No. So we was like. What happened? Like, why are you crying? She was like, what's we gonna call that girl? The girl, we gonna call her Barry. The girl that was bullying her sister, we gonna call her Barry. And the brother, let's call him Rocks. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, so Barry, she was kicking sand in her sister's eye and like throwing grass at her and stuff because she was playing in the sand, but she was kicking sand at her and throwing stuff at her. So the first couple times,
and the thing is, she gonna try to wait until we wasn't paying attention to because it was kind of big, but we didn't leave my sister by herself.
Like you could still like where we was at, you could still see her.
Yeah, but it was this little part where there was another log at, and we was around there. And then I came back over and I seen them there messing with her and stuff.
And basically, we was like, and at the time we was in 5th grade. Me and her, we was both in 5th grade. Yeah, we just graduated. That was because it was the summer. Yeah. It was in the summer, so we just graduated from 5th grade. So when we was there, we came back, asked her why she was crying. They said she's messing with me. She keep kicking stuff in my eyes, and now I can't see. So that's how we let it slide because we was like, okay, they're playing, they're just kids, they don't know.
No. We was like, stop messing with my sister because y'all gonna be scary when we say, come on, let's fight. And then stuff like that.
Yeah, and she was going back and forth with us saying, oh, I don't want to fight y'all. Y'all doing too much, da-da-da-da. All right, we went home, take the sand on her eyes. We came back because she wanted to come back and finish building her sandcastle or whatever. Yeah. We came back, they were still there. The girl was mean mugging, and the little girl brother, he was being slick. So Rocks, he was being slick, like trying to sneak and play with her, like he was trying to kick in her face and stuff. So she kept saying stop. All right, so after the sands washed out her eyes and stuff, we're sitting there playing. We're not even doing nothing at this point because we're trying to see what's happening.
Right.
But they think we're not looking.
Right.
But we actually see them. So it's like, what are you doing? But when we came back, she did it again. But this time, he found rocks and threw it at her. Right. And sand and kicked it at her eyes.
The rocks wasn't that big. It was like...
They was like pebbles,
right? Pebbles.
Still, he picked up enough for it.
He still had the nerve to do it.
Right. So, it's the fact that he had the nerve to do it.
He still did it. A rock is a rock. A pebble is a rock.
It's the fact that you throwing it at her though. Like I said, it's the fact that you throwing it at her. So we was like, we arguing back and forth with the girl, me and her, and she's arguing with the boy. We like, don't do that.
Right. And then we was like, this what happened. We was like, well, if y'all wanna fight, meet us at the park. Because when you get out of where the beach was,
it's like right across.
It was a park, right across.
Well, next to it, it's a basketball. But if you walk across the street, it's a park.
Right. And it was like, meet us at the park then, since y'all keep on messing with my sister.
And she was like, all right, I'll meet y'all at the park then. Don't be scared. Da da da. And this, that, and the third, basically like trying to pump our head up or pump her head up. So make it seem like she bigger than what she is. Well, really, she not. But Barry, she left, and then she threw, like, before she left, she threw some more sand at her sister. So I'm like, now you really testing it. So at first she didn't want to fight us, but now we really pushing her, like, fight me, because now you messing with me. Like, you messing with my cousin.
If you don't want to fight me, I'm just gonna fight you anyway, because you never did that.
Exactly. Because it was like, why would you do that in the first place?
Either you try to fight, or you're just gonna get beat up, because we're gonna fight you either way. That's what it's just gonna be.
I just didn't understand why she would do that in the first place. Like, why are you messing with her? She mind her business. She's a little kid. Right. If you want to mess with her, mess with us. We older.
How old was she? How old was her?
I don't know. Maybe she was like 9. Okay, so she was like 8, 7 or 8.
Still little.
Right. Either way, she's still small, and y'all messing with her.
And they was older than her, so that was childish to do. Like,
why are you messing with a little kid? She's little to you. What is she gonna do to defend herself?
Like, if anybody mess with us.
But now she knows better. She knows to put her hands up if somebody messing with her. So don't even do that. But like, it was like the nerve of her to really do that.
Mess with a child.
Right. But we was like, you keep messing with her, but you don't want to mess with us.
Right.
She kept constantly messing with her, but never messed with us.
She didn't do nothing to us.
She
just argued with us. That's what she did. She didn't want to put her hands on us.
Right. Barry's sister, Barry's older sister, she only older than her by like 2 years, I think. She was like, stop messing with them before you get beat up again.
She was like a year older than her.
She was like, yeah, because I think
they kept on trying to make us get scared of their older sister. And she was
right. Like, she kept threatening to bring her older sister.
She was maybe like 13 when we was like
11 or 12.
10. Oh, yeah, 11 or 10. Yeah. Because it's 5th grade.
Right. But like it was like right, I wasn't scared. We was like, if you bring your older sister, we'll just bring our older sister.
Right, we just gonna fight her either way.
Exactly. Either way, somebody's gonna get fight. Somebody's getting their hands laid on, cause
we wasn't trying it.
Right. So after they left, we sitting here trying to get the sand out of her eyes, cause I had a water bottle with me. So we pouring it, like trying to get it out her face, and she crying, saying she wanna go home.
So we were just like, all right, we just gonna take you home. We left her in the house and stuff.
Right, cause we not that much bad of an example. So we didn't want to see her. We didn't want her to see her getting beat up.
Right, we didn't want her to see us fighting her. We were just like, all right, Anaya, you can go in the house. Just stay in the house for a little bit. We'll be right back. Right. No, as soon as we left out that house, we was ready to go fight.
Right, and our older sister that we was staying with at the moment, she was like, oh, y'all came back in, y'all staying in? We was like, no, we'll be right back, though. Make sure Anaya stays in the house, so because she got sand in her eyes. And she was like, well, what happened? We was like, we'll explain it later. So we left out. And she was like, okay. And then we went back down there, and a girl. So when we come back to the park, this girl had big rocks in her hand. Two big rocks. They're like this. They're bigger than her hand. She's holding them like this. She's like, so what's up?
I think she only had one because like
he had one too. Yeah, Rocks had one too.
So the girl had one and the boy had one, but they was big.
Right, but it's not like they was little rocks.
They really messed up our video.
It's not like they was little rocks. They was big rocks. They was bigger than their hands, and you can barely hold them.
Right, you throw that rock at somebody, they gonna have a concussion.
Yeah, there's no way. No. That rock was way too big. And mind you, we were little at the moment, so it's like
put the rocks down. Why do you got weapons to fight? Like use hands.
Right, we was like put the rocks down. Why are you trying to use weapons to fight us? Use your hands. This, that, and the third.
And she was like, put yours down. But we only picked ours up because y'all had yours
Exactly.
up.
We picked
we came up to the park and they got these big huge rocks in their hands.
So we were like, why they got rocks? Right. So we grabbed some too. We was like, all right, what's up then? She was like, put your weapons down. We was like, put yours down. So she dropped them, we dropped them, and we ran up. After we run up, she backing up. She backs up.
Who? I think it was. Wait.
She backed up.
I'm pretty sure I had the first. No. I'm pretty sure I had the first hit.
No. Because you hit the boy. The boy hit you. I was trying to. You was both trying to go to her, but he came out of nowhere and hit it on you. I was like, you just get him. I got her. Mind you. Okay, so.
It's gonna be so terrible.
Yes.
It's gonna be so terrible.
All right. Mind you, at this moment, we're in 5th grade, graduating.
Jada started dragging the girl by her hair.
I did not know.
I look over and I see Jada drag.
Yeah, cause I started dragging her, and I was like, don't. I was like, each hit, I was like, stop messing with my cousin. Like, if you want to mess with my cousin, mess with me.
And then the girl that Jada was fighting, her older sister was there sitting there watching her.
Right, and then the girl on the ground, she was like,
she saw her getting beat up, and she was like,
Blank, come help me.
Get these
off of me. And I'm like, you talking real grown.
Right. While you're getting beat up.
Right.
While you're getting beat up. You're gonna start saying that.
We did not know what grade she was in. But she was talking like she was bigger than what she was.
She was talking like she was the same age as us.
We're in 5th grade. She's in 3rd.
This sounds terrible.
Y'all, we did not know what grade she was in until after we fought her.
We didn't find out that she was in 3rd grade until like the next day.
Yeah, because her sister told us, she was like, yeah, I know she only in 3rd grade. We was like,
and she was like, oh, y'all gave her a black eye. She in the house. She ain't coming out for the whole
she was
week.
like, she not coming back. Oh, y'all beat her up. Her sister was still cool with us. It's like her sister was not trying to not be cool with us. Like her sister didn't care that she got beat up. She would make fun of her like, oh, you got beat up, da 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 da. And she was like, oh, I wasn't trying to help her fight because I had just got my hair done and now I didn't plan on getting it messed up. I was like, that's a bad sister.
It is, honestly. Like, she was on our side, but like, I wouldn't do that.
I think the boy was like in 2nd grade because he was way littler than her.
Yeah.
And she was fighting the boy. He tried to pick up a rock and slam it at her, so I pushed him on the ground. And then I got back to fighting the other girl.
Right. It was funny. I had slammed that boy.
It was. I was like, oh my gosh.
That fight was funny.
I look over, I see her going like, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's going ham. She's going ham.
And then what happened?
And then after, like,
no. So like mid-fight, that's when our sister, older sister, came over
with her little sister. So
and she was like,
she said our names and she cried it. Like she was like, no, like,
what
but
are y'all doing?
Right, she was like, no, stop, they're gonna get beat up. We was like,
Girl, do you see them on the ground?
Right.
You think we getting?
But at the moment, as they walking by, I'm dragging the girl by her feet. It wasn't purposely though, but it was like, cause I couldn't grab her hair, so I started dragging her by her feet. But like, as she coming, but at the moment, we didn't know that her sister and the boy was the same age. That meaning that as she walked up, she could have fight for him.
Yeah,
and
they was in the same grade, same age.
Right.
My sister could have fought him, cause my sister know how to fight, so she could have fought him, and we could have fought the girl.
Right. But we wasn't really thinking about it.
We didn't even find out how old they were and what grade they was in until afterwards. So like.
But it's not like we was purposely trying to fight somebody younger than us. But that's not the point. She was talking like she was bigger than what she was. So we was like, oh.
She was talking like she was older than what she was.
Right.
So we just assumed that she was 5th grade, maybe.
Right. We just assumed that she was the same grade, same age as us. Cause we was all short. She was the same height as us and all that.
Or at least 4th grade. Like, I ain't expect
I ain't expect, no, I didn't expect none of that. I was like.
Not at all.
3rd grade? What do you mean? Like,
so
are you
mean
for
to tell
real?
me I just fought a child?
Right. And I told my mother, and she was like, why did y'all fight her? We was like, because she was messing with my little cousin. She was like, oh, okay, well, at least y'all had a valid reason to do it, not just fighting her just cause.
And then, like, at the end of the week at the end of the night or something, when my dad picked us up, we told him about it, and he was like, okay. Now we going to the movies.
Right, he took us to go treats. I was like, oh my gosh.
He took us to the movies. We went to the Dollar Tree, got some snacks and stuff.
All that. But it was like, after that, like a couple days after, she had got her quote-unquote sister. They was like, they was close, so they called each other sisters. They was like this, so they called her sisters. And but it was a girl, she was like really skinny, and she was like the same height as her. And they was.
Now we let's stay over the house.
And try to lie. Oh, that's another story time for another day.
She lied on us.
She lied on us and tried to tell her that we was kidnapping her.
Yo.
She told her father after she left out, like, cause no, her friend, she came up to come and get her. She was like, you need to go home, and she was like, thank you for coming. I guess she walked away and told them that we kidnapped her.
But that's for another story.
Right, that's another story for another day. Back to the story. After that, she got her quote-unquote sister, and she was like, we're going to fight the next time I see you, because you tried to beat her up knowing that she littler than you.
We didn't even know.
I was like, we didn't even know.
That's
but basically, yeah, because she kept trying to, like she kept pumping. So we in the field. Like, the next time we went over there, we was in the little field, because it was a big field right there. It was, like, empty. It was just a field. So we was right there, and she was like, what's up? What's up? I was like, I'm not ready to fight you. I don't have a reason to fight you. I already did what I had to do. So I'm walking away. She calling me all out my name, keep talking, and all. But yeah, that was that. And we just went in the house, because we was like, let's not get into no more trouble while we were. Well, that's it for today. I'll give y'all another story time later.
Yeah, after we edit this one.
Right. But yeah. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share.
Share. Please share.
Right. And like. It don't take that much time to like. But
right,
yeah.
You watch the video, just like it.
Exactly. Simple. Thank you. Bye.